Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you how you can import and edit STL files in FreeCAD. This is always good to know because sometimes if you find a file on Thingiverse, you might want to make a few changes to it, and this will allow you to do that. So let's take a look. So we've got an empty workspace here, and the first thing we need to do is go up to File, Import, and select whichever STL you want to import into FreeCAD. Just going to hit open. So this is just a part that I designed inside of Fusion 360 for my 3018 CNC machine. Given that it's in an STL format, we can make changes to it here, but we are going to be limited in what we can change. We can do simple stuff like add holes or add extrusions to this, but if we wanted to truly make changes to it, we'd have to import it as a step file, which I'm going to make a separate video about. First, we need to convert this into a editable object. So currently we have a mesh. If we go up to the part tree here and click on the mesh, then make sure you're in the part workbench, come up to part, and we're going to create shape from mesh. This will bring up a little tolerance window, and what this is basically asking is how accurate do we want this to be to the original STL. So we want it to be as accurate as possible, so we're going to enter in the lowest possible value, which is 0.01. Then just hit OK. That'll then create a shape for us, and it can take a while depending how complex your STL file is. As you can see in the part tree, we've now got a shape in there, and we no longer need the original mesh, so we can just right click and delete. We're also going to need to convert this to a solid, so once again click on the part in the part tree, come up to part and click on convert to solid. That'll create another object in here for us, and you can see it has solid next to it in brackets. Again, we can delete the previous one because we no longer need it, and we now have a solid object inside of FreeCAD. But notice it looks a little bit weird, right? It's got these dark areas on it, and there are also these weird kind of triangle things on our flat edges, which can make it really difficult sometimes to make any real changes. So now I'll show you how you can clean that up to make your life a lot easier. Once again, come up to the part tree and click on your solid. Then come up to part and come down to refine shape. Again, this can take a while, but what it's going to do is flatten off all those edges. As you can see, we've now got a really nice clean shape in here with flat edges. They'll make it a lot easier for us to make these changes. We can delete the original solid once again, and now I'll show you how you can just create a sketch and show you that this works. So before we can create a sketch, remember we first need to create a body. Let's go back to the part design workspace. We'll come back to our part tree, we'll click on our solid, and then we'll click this icon here that says create a new body and make it active. That'll create this new body for us. And now if we want to create a sketch, we select the surface we want to sketch on, come up to the create new sketch button. That'll take us straight into a new sketch. And now we can make whatever changes we want. So let's say, for example, I just want to add a circle in here. I'm going to grab the circle tool, do a quick sketch. We'll throw some constraints on that as well. We'll make it 5mm, and we'll set it to be 15mm from the origin. Sketch goes green, FreeCAD's happy. Now if we update and close the sketch, we can see our sketch object there on the side of our STL. We're just going to click that object, come up to pocket, and that'll create a hole for us, and we successfully edited that file. Another tip as well, if we scroll underneath, you can see it's only cut through the one surface. Now what if we wanted it to cut all the way through? So what we can do is come up to type, and that's going to select the type of cut we want to do. If you want to go through everything, you can select through all, but what's better practice, I'd say, is to use up to face. So if we select up to face, we can then select any face that we want to use. I'm going to select this one. So what it'll do is it'll cut everything up to that face. And if we have a look here, you can see that it's now cut through all of those objects straight through the model. So that's it for this video. I hope you've learned something. I hope you can now do some cool things with STL files. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.